So, training a new employee can be quite an undertaking, and we know oftentimes the planning required prior to training takes away from another employee's daily responsibilities. So, what I wanted to talk about today was how to use Hapax to minimize the time consuming planning associated with training. So, as you can see, I have prompted Hapax to create me an evaluation framework for customer service training. So, I want to make sure it includes key performance metrics, assessment methods. Let's gamify this a little bit with quizzes and role plays, and then reporting guidelines to measure employee progress effectively. So, we all know that you can make a training plan, it goes perfectly, but there's no follow up after that. Or maybe you see someone that you recently trained was not implementing the things you taught them effectively. So let's go ahead and see what Hapax had to say. So there's a couple key performance metrics because we know that is extremely important, not only for yourself, but also leadership when they're looking at new employees and their performance. Here's some assessment methods. So this is more of an outline just because I did ask it a more general question, but you can have the ability to build off of any of these. So if I wanted to ask it to actually create me a full plan rather than just an outline, this is more of a framework as I asked it. Could you provide a more detailed plan with a schedule? This framework. So, as you can see on the right, it also pulled in a couple things that I had in my own info vault. So, human resources things, regulations, any memories. So, because I asked it for an internal framework, it typically will not include any regulations. But if it did pertain to any regulations or you want to teach new employees about regulations, it will obviously pull those in. So, even though I didn't give it parameters on how I wanted the schedule, it was able to just put it into quarters based off of previous questions that I've asked. So I can always ask it to change it, but Hapax has the ability to understand trends as I start asking prompts. So I prefer things in quarters. So as you can see, it broke it down like that. And this one particularly pulled in a couple different regulations as well as the information vault again. But you can build off of any of these, and this should save you a lot of time that you can spend with your new employees and giving your customers the best experience.